Good morning, my dear students of class 7th. Today we are starting our very first chapter, that is integers. You all have studied about the integer in your previous class. So let us recall it. Natural numbers. Natural numbers are normal counting numbers which starts from 1. Whole numbers. Whole numbers starts from 0 along with all the natural numbers. Therefore, it includes 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Integer is a collection of whole numbers along with their negatives. So, it consists 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, and the negative number, that is -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. Integers do not have the decimal or fractional part. That's why -2.5 or any other decimal number are not considered to be the integer. From this I can conclude that integer is a collection of negative and positive numbers along with the 0. 0 is neither positive nor negative. The positive integers include 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, and the negative integers include -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. The positive integers are always greater than the negative integers. Now, the next topic is number line. A number line can be drawn by choosing a starting position, usually 0, and making of equal distance from that point. Like here, 0 is the starting position, and in the right hand side of the 0, we have the positive integers like 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. And on the left hand side of the 0, we have the negative integers like -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. 0 in here is neither positive nor negative. The numbers on the right hand side of the number line are always greater than the numbers on the left hand side of the number line. Like if we want to compare between 4 and 3, you can easily say that 4 is greater than 3 because it is on the right hand side of the 3 on the number line. Similarly, if we want to compare between the two negative integers like -1 and -2, so you will say that -1 will be greater than -2 because it is again on the right hand side of the number line. So from this I can conclude that -1 will be greatest among all the negative integers. Thus, greater the negative number, lesser will be its value. Like 4 and 3. Between 4 and 3, number 4 is greater than number 3. But with the negative sign, number -3 will be greater than -4. So -1 is the greatest negative integer and 1 is the smallest positive integer. Students, I want you all to perform the comparison between these two numbers using the greater than, less than or equal to sign. You can pause the video and try to solve these questions. I hope you all have done that. In the very first question, between -100 and -1000, we have -100 greater. In between -44 and -144, we will have -44 greater. In between 0 and a negative number, always 0 is greater than any other negative number. In between two negative numbers, the smaller one will be greater, that is -15 will be greater than -18. Now next is representation of integers on the number line. To represent a number on the number line, we mark the circle on the number. Like in here, if we want to represent +5 on the number line, so we need to construct first the number line, and with the equal distance we have to mark each number on the number line. So we first have to locate the +5 on the number line, and then we have to encircle the number. Similarly, if you want to locate the negative number on the number line, you can easily locate the number and then encircle it. I want you all to represent -3 on the number line. Now next is addition and subtraction of integers. For addition and subtraction of integers, we have the following rule. Rule first. If we have two positive integers, then we have to add them. If we have the first integer as positive and the second one as negative, then we have to subtract them. If we have the first negative integer and other is positive one, then we have to subtract them. If both the integers are negative, then again we have to add them. Remember student, the answer will have the sign of the greater digit. We will now solve few questions related to the addition and subtraction of the integers. Next is question based on addition and subtraction of the integers. First we have 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1, you all know it is equal to 2. B is minus 4 plus 6. For minus plus we have to perform minus. For minus plus we have to perform minus. Therefore 2. And the solution will have the symbol of the greatest digit. Here 6 is greater. Therefore minus 4 plus 6 is equal to 2. Next is 2 plus 6. 2 plus 6 you all know it is equal to 8. Next is minus 2 minus 3. For minus minus we have to perform plus. Therefore 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. And the symbol will be of the greatest digit, that which is minus 3. Therefore the answer will have the minus sign. Students, always remember, whatever your answer will be, it will have the sign of the greatest digit. Next is minus 3 minus 5. First you need to remove the brackets, so which is minus 3 minus 5. Again we have the case of minus minus. For minus minus we have to perform the plus, which is equal to 8. And the greatest digit have the symbol of minus, therefore minus 8. Again minus 2 minus minus 3. We have to solve here the bracket first, which is minus 2 and minus minus is equal to plus and then 3. Now here it is a case of minus plus. For minus plus we have to do minus. Therefore we get 1. And the symbol of the greatest digit is plus. Therefore it is equal to plus 1. Next is minus 7 plus minus 3. Again we have to solve the bracket first, which is minus 7 plus minus is minus and then 3. Now minus minus is plus. Therefore we have the 10. And the greatest digit have the symbol of minus. Therefore it is equal to minus 10. Now next is terms related to addition and subtraction of integers. The terms related to addition are added to, increased, above, deposited, direction, east and north. And the terms related to subtraction are taken away, decreased or dropped, below, withdrawal and the direction west and south. The term added to and taken away can be used as, if I say that 3 is added to 2, then the answer will be 3 plus 2, that is 5. And if I say that 5 is taken away from 10, then you will say that 10 minus 5, that is 5 again. Next example is of increased and decreased. If I say that the temperature of Srinagar is increased by 10 degrees Celsius, that means you have to add the number. And if I say that the temperature of Srinagar is decreased by or dropped by 5 degrees Celsius, then you have to subtract the temperatures. The term above and below are used in case of the level 0. If we have considered a level 0, then above the level 0 we have the positive integers and below the level 0 we have the negative integers. The term deposited and withdrawal are used in banking purpose. Like if I say that Savita has rupees 5,000 in her account and she deposited 2,000 more in it. Now you have to add the previous amount with the new one. And if I say that Savita has rupees 5,000 in her account and she deposited 2,000 from it, then you have to subtract that amount. Next is direction east and north are considered to be the positive one and the direction west and south are considered to be the negative one. We will explain this with the help of examples. Students, that's all for today. Next we are going to do few questions based on the integers.